I just calculated and found in 2023, the year I started with my college life, there were just 2 or 3 new gen colleges, a pretty new concept, a pretty risky career choice. But today, as of June 2026, there are literally 20 plus new gen colleges, and these are just the ones which I counted. वरना हर दूसरी गली में एक new gen school of technology शुरू हो रहा है. And this becomes very confusing for the serious ones, for someone who want a trustable place to spend the most crucial phase of their life, the next 4 years, their college life, where they can genuinely grow and build a solid career instead of cluelessly spending the next 4 years and then sitting for random exams and doing mediocre entry-level jobs. Because you watching this video shows that you are more interested in shaping your career than just randomly scrolling reels. Well done. And now, to take the most out of this video, I would genuinely request you to make notes and stay very, very alert. Now, don't watch this video on 2x or scroll down to comment section. No. So, to help you choose the best new gen colleges among Scalar, Newton, Polaris, NxtWave, Vedam, 100x, and the 12 others in the line, this video has 2 parts. In the part 1, I'll tell you 13 compulsory parameters which you must check for any new gen college you are interested in. Must. And in part 2, from my experience of studying in a new gen college from last 3 years, I'll give you my priority list of new gen colleges. And at the end, man, I have a really cool surprise for you all. No, nothing paid, no counseling, 100% free, and something I genuinely wish I had at my time. Okay, all set, notebooks on. Let's get the shit out of these new gen colleges. Okay, so a little info here. New gen colleges as of now are divided into 2 parts. One which are starting this year like UpGrad, and the other the old new gen colleges which have been there from last 2 to 3 years like Scalar, Newton, etc. Now, all the checkpoints I'm about to tell you are applicable on old new gen colleges, but some of the checkpoints like student profile are not applicable on new gen colleges for obvious reasons. So research and judge accordingly. Chalo. First checkpoint is, of course, placements. There's still 1 more year remaining for first batch to pass out, but you do have some data. And here I'm talking about the internship data. Like in my case, that is Masai School of Technology, as of now in our 3rd year, the pre-placement drive is going on. Companies are visiting and they're offering internships with PPO. And as far as I have spoken to my friends, the current going on average is around 22 to 25 LPA. Likewise, for other colleges, you can get the internship data from students studying there. But you might ask, from where? See, the easiest way is the official LinkedIn page of college if they have ever posted, or the better way is talking to the students there, again through LinkedIn or Instagram. By the way, a little info here for all the Scalar aspirants reaching out to me with their doubts related to admission and everything about Scalar, maybe placement, fees, scholarship, and literally anything. Now you can get all your solutions 24/7 by me and for free. But how? Well, actually, I have made an AI website which has all my data, all the insider info I collected, all the official data I collected, and there you can just simply chat and ask all your questions, and also for your specific case. And you can also get the NCET resources there and get to know everything about Scalar School of Technology. But there's a small issue. See, keep this website running cost me tokens, that is money. So I cannot literally give it to everyone. I only want to spend my efforts and tokens for the serious aspirants. So just comment down Scalar and I'll send you the link of the website. Now, coming to the second checkpoint, that is city. Boy, it is the most important checkpoint. In fact, for me, I wouldn't have been working at $1 million startup if I wasn't in Bangalore. So having a metro city like Bangalore, Hyderabad, Delhi, Mumbai, etc. has a very strong influence on the quantity as well as the quality of opportunity and exposure you get during your college. Coming to the third checkpoint, that is student profile. Check the student directory or the LinkedIn of that particular college and look at the background of the students. Like, were they already getting good colleges? What are they currently doing? The projects they have built, the kind of internship they did, etc. And this will give you a good idea of the quality of peer group you'll be getting. Fourth checkpoint is parent company. Now, this is the most common thing among all new gen colleges, that they are backed by their parent companies. Like Scalar School of Technology is backed by Scalar Academy, Polaris is backed by Class Plus, so and so. Research and find the valuation and the funds raised by the parent company. This will show you how strong of a position they hold in investing in student development. And from there, we come to the fifth checkpoint, that is the founders. Find out the founders of the parent company and their background. This will give you an idea of their authority of running a tech institute. Like in my case, the co-founders of Scalar are Abhimanyu Saxena and Anshuman Singh. Both have done great in tech. Like Abhimanyu sir was the part of one of the fastest growing unicorns, that was Fab.com, and Anshuman sir had worked in Meta, leading the team which built Facebook Messenger. Similarly, the founders of Class Plus, that is Polaris and Newton, are also quite recognized, and hence you can search for others too. Though it is not compulsory, but good if they have been associated with tech industry. And also the brand of the founder somewhere helps in bringing better companies in the placement, right? Because this will impact the sixth point, that is the founder's interest. If the founder has been from tech industry, they'll be naturally more interested in the curriculum. Like again, in my case, even Abhimanyu sir and Anshuman sir has taken some of our courses. Like Abhimanyu sir taught us advanced JavaScript and Anshuman sir took lectures of low-level design. Because if the founders are interested, they are more aware about the ground reality, like not just taking rounds in corridor like school principal. Oh, and from corridors, coming to the seventh checkpoint, that is the class size. Honestly, irrespective of what the total batch size is, the class size shouldn't be ideally more than 200 to 250 students. And that too in a spacious enough class so students and teacher can focus and interact properly. So yeah, of course, take the campus tour while students are there on campus. Now, eighth checkpoint is ease of entry. Now, logically, the easier it is to get into a college, the compromised the quality filter is, and so the peer group you are about to get also gets somewhere compromised. Now, this you can judge by yourself by giving their entrance exam, or you can look at their website if they have mentioned the selection percentage. Because the eighth point also somewhere affects the ninth checkpoint, that is the startup culture. Now, majorly this is good in most of the new gen colleges, but here what you can check is the kind of startups built by students. Like, are they really worth calling startups or just hyped up college projects? Like, how far the students went with their startups? Does the college allocate some funds or host some kind of pitching events for the startups? And the best part, did any of these startups were able to make to nationals or maybe backed by YC? Now, this is very tough, but if did so, then it's crazy. 10th checkpoint I almost missed, but this is the investor backing the parent company. Some big names could be Sequoia, Lightspeed, Khosla, etc. Now, what this shows is whether the investor in the parent company of that particular new gen college is a good investor or not. And a good investor here is someone who has also invested in some of the very big companies. Because if that has happened, then this shows the market value and the trust of the parent company as well as the founders. But more than that, checkpoint 11, that is the quality of teacher, is important. Although majority of new gen colleges promise that their instructors have already been experienced engineers in various MNCs, but you can easily verify this by just searching the college LinkedIn page, going to the people section, and then scrolling down and find the instructors, and there you can get their experience of teaching as well as working in industry, and also the type of company they worked. Coming to the 12th checkpoint, which I think is the most important, the coding culture. Trust me, more than classes, you learn outside the classes, taking part in hackathon, contests, building projects. So knowing that the frequency and the scale of these events is very important. And this is easily available on their social media pages, and of course you can get by talking to the students. And from here comes the 13th and the ultimate checkpoint, that is student review. Now, this can also be said as the only checkpoint you need, but at the same time, it is also the hardest to get, because at this peak admission season, most of the students of these new gen colleges are very much occupied by answering the queries of all the aspirants. Hence, it's not very easy for you to get reply from them, and also not very easy for them to make an AI website. And people, here comes the surprise I spoke about in the start. Tackling this very issue with a couple of my friends in all major new gen colleges, we are launching a Discord community dedicated to guiding aspirants interested in new gen colleges, answering all your doubts and being brutally honest there. And the best part is, irrespective of which college you get your admission in, after August, we'll be sharing the complete roadmap, the best skills to learn, and everything you will need as a junior to go on the right path in your career. So yeah, this could be the best community you can be a part of. Link in description as well as in the pinned comment. And of course, join before it gets too much crowded. Now, time for the part 2 of this video. My list for best and worst new gen colleges. But before that, some of you are also confused ki bhaiya, aren't these established private colleges like LPU, CU better than these new gen colleges? Well, I'm making a highly detailed video on this, but there's a big difference, and being very straightforward, most of these new gen colleges are better in terms of academics, in terms of coding culture. So I'd better suggest you to aim these first and give as many as entrance exams as possible. Like, this might cost you around 5 to 6K, but believe me, if you don't have an option for tier 1 college, then these colleges worth a shot for sure. And mentioning here for scaleless entrance exam, you can register from the link in description and in pinned comments, and if you go from that link, then you'll get a 50% off or somewhere around 500 rupees off on the exam fees. So I think that's a better way. Finally, the most awaited list. Now, disclaimer here, this is completely my opinion based on the data I got, based on the students I spoke to. Here's the list. Now, this was done by me, but I highly suggest you to research by your own based on the checkpoints I give and your priorities, your conditions. And damn, I think sometimes I spoon feed you guys too much. Like literally here also, if you guys think it is getting a little hard for you to research across all these 13 checkpoints, then I have something for you. In the description and pinned comments, I'll mention a doc that has a prompt. So you just copy that prompt, write the name of the new gen college you are searching for, your conditions, may it be your academic condition as well as your family financial condition, and paste everything on ChatGPT or Claude. You'll get the result in a tabular format, rating all the 13 checkpoints out of 10, and further you can chat and get answer for your specific condition. But again, online data is very limited. The best way still remains to talk to the student. So here again, the community can help you, or you can just directly contact the student from LinkedIn or Instagram if possible. But again, my suggestion would be to be 100% sure before making your decision, because it doesn't just affect your next 4 years, but will shape the trajectory of your entire career. So just comment scalar for the NCET resources and the doubt website. Okay, one more thing. Just comment down the name of college and the doubt you have related to it, and I'll research and write a one-line answer or the review for it. Happy? Now just go research, make your best, most informed, most calculated decision. Bye. I'll be there for you.